Hello, and welcome back to another episode of... Well, I guess it's not another episode. I guess this is the first one. This is a sugarcane farm tutorial. Now, this is in my hardcore world that we do through the ages in, but this is the sugarcane farm, and we want to do a little tutorial on this setup that I got going. So it is a little bit expensive, but it's really nice. It's compact. And it produces good amount of sugarcane. So this is the farm tutorial. Now this is the completed farm. Also, I would just like to mention that if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do that now. It helps me out so much when you do that. And if you are subscribed, please hit the notification bell in the top right corner of the screen. Now back to the tutorial. So now this is a very simple farm. It doesn't take too much redstone prowess. You know, it's a very easy one, and it's an idle farm, so you just get over time, and you can extend this as far as you want. This is literally infinitely extendable outwards. But, so this is what we have going. Now, this is a little bit more expensive iron-wise because of the carts, hoppers, and then underneath this is also carts, hoppers, and rails. But this is the best collection method I've discovered through my time. So let's get into building this in a non-hardcore world. Oh, there it just went off. Let's go. Here we are in a super flat world, and these are the materials you will need to build this farm. You're going to need piston, redstone dust, an observer, some rails, hoppers, minecart hoppers, sand, water, cobble, and then, of course, sugarcane, but we'll get to that later. So the first thing you want to do is get your... I like to use a barrel. Sorry, you also need a chest to put this stuff in. I like to use a barrel, but you want to put your barrel... This is where all your things will end up in. A simple, nice, easy barrel. So then you're going to want to make a line of hoppers. Let's do a this long farm, just because that is the easiest for me to think of right now. So then, once that is done, you're going to want to put a layer of cobblestone on the bottom, so because the sand will go on top. Then you want to do sand. This can also be dirt. You can also use dirt for this, but sand is, you know, I like to use it because that's, you know, it feels more Minecrafty to me, this sand here. Now, on this side, you're going to have an area like this. Let's get it with cobblestone. And this, again, is a system that can be continued infinitely in one direction. You could also stack it on top of each other, but I think that would be a little bit harder. So we're going to go over here, and we're going to put this right there. Put the water in. So let's build up this side real quick. Now, sugarcane can exist, as you can see here, next to a water source or a water stream. It does not matter which they go into. So you want to put put all your sugarcane here. Now, for this next part, because we're done with water. You're going to want to have pistons, just normal pistons, sorry, not right there, right here. So you can put this up right here, and you want them on the second block up. So you put all these pistons facing this way. And there you have these pistons. Now, to activate these pistons, we need observers. And these observers will observe when a sugarcane has reached 3 block tall. So if you put these all on top on this side, and then add one more layer here, and a line of redstone on the back, this is the contraption that will activate and knock off the sugarcane. Now, what I've realized with this method, we're not done yet, but the reason why... Oh my god, it starts to rain. Let's clear that up. But what I realized with this method is that if it's just the hoppers, and even if they're one up, you'll get a lot of this layover right here. You'll get a lot of that. So the way I combat that, which this is a perfectly fine method, you will make sugarcane this way, but to make it a little bit faster, what you need to do is you come over here, go here. Now these would also be hoppers. I should actually show that off. Sorry. These would be hoppers, and what you do is you put these hopper minecarts. Ooh, well, I guess I never put one in the middle. So I guess that's what happens when you put one in the middle. Ooh, let me just... Okay, well, that didn't work the way I wanted to. But don't put one in the middle then. Proof of concept. But you just put these all here, and these have a slightly wider pickup range. So, just very slightly. Let's see. See, very slightly more they get picked up, and then they push their items down into the hoppers below, and then it all goes into the chest. So this is a way to make it where it is very much collects all of the resources. It's a little more intensive on the iron, but this is more of a late game iron farm. You can easily just put hoppers here instead, and it will work exactly the same. And then you repeat this same design on the other side, and there you go. You have a fully functioning sugarcane farm that produces pretty good yields. I'm using it right now for my hardcore world because I need a lot of sugarcane for bookshelves and firework rockets. But realistically, you can do it, you know, however long you want, and it would always increase the number of them. These will always be connected through this line up here, and this line is infinite. So, because they all observers do what they do, there is no limit on this. So, you can have this 400 blocks long. You can have this 600 block long. Now, I will say that these are entities. Let's set the time of the day real quick. These are entities, so the more you put them in an area, they're like having a mob in the area. A brainless mob. They're like having, you know, an animal or, you know, a farm. So, you don't want to put too many of these because that will cause some lag. I think mine is 14 blocks wide, or backwards. Backwards? Long. The word I was looking for is long. Mine is 14 blocks long, and I think that's a good enough amount, and with this collection method. Now, of course, you're always going to lose some, no matter what. Yeah, you'll always have one that pops off in the other direction, and there's no really way to deal with that. Like, all the sugarcane farms that I've seen, there is no way to deal with that. There's a couple different... This is not definitely the best sugarcane farm out there. This does not profit the most yield, but it works. It's a working, fully functional farm that gives you a good amount of stuff if you just set it up. You know, what I did in my world is it's covered up entirely. All you can see is this barrel, and it gets the job done. This is what it looks like in my world, and you just click on it, you grab the sugarcane, and you're good. So let's go back to the world right there to end the video. So, of course, this is the farm, as you can tell, see right there. One got off and didn't go into the hoppers, but it's very good. It's a long thing. It's the exact same design as we just saw. Sand can be replaced with dirt. You could, if you don't want to spend too much iron, you can push this whole thing up one, the hoppers up one, and just have the hoppers there. But it produces good amount of iron, and it's compact, it's easy to hide, and it doesn't create too much of an issue. See, as it's here, this is like my storage area if you watch my hardcore series, and this is how it works. This is it. And I just periodically, I'll come down, I'll check the chest, it'll be working, and that'll be it. So yeah, that is the sugarcane farm that I have built and showing you guys off. If you have any questions in the comment about how anything works, or if I didn't make anything clear enough, please let me know. I think about doing a couple more of these tutorials for different farms I have, like, around my world, because I do have a end farm that is a very unique and cool thing. But yeah, so I would like to just thank you guys all so much for watching this video, and if you like what you see, you know, again, hit the subscribe. I also have a Twitter, a Twitter and a Twitch, both at SethMOfficial. Go check those out. I do stream a bunch of this world, and check out my other series that I have going on here. I mean, the Through the Ages is the best. There'll be a card in the top right corner right now to Through the Ages. that whole series and playlist. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys all on the next, well, I guess not the next episode, on the next tutorial! See you guys all later. Peace out, gamers.